Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Davin Hunt,
I'm Jordan Mays.
and we are we are at Tarleton State University.
Alright, we're gonna do a lot of things on this channel, but to start off, we're gonna talk about playoff predictions.
We are big sports fans. Probably are if we had to agree on a sport, probably football. But
Definitely.
I really love basketball because I played basketball and
I play football in high
Yeah.
school.
All right, so
Alright.
we're both freshmen, by the way, and
Yep, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Alright, let's get into it.
I'm a Chiefs fan and
Cowboys.
delusional. Anyway. Ow. So for our first game, we're going to do the Seattle Seahawks, the number 7 seed, versus the 2 seed 49ers.
Alright.
Okay, you go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Me, I want to take the Seahawks. I feel like them getting a win against the Niners would be an epic, even if that's all they did, would be an epic win for Geno Smith. Having him coming out of the backup, trading Russell Wilson away to the Broncos, having everybody think that this was going to be a rebuilding year and them to actually make it to the playoffs is crazy. So that would be awesome. But I'm actually taking the 49ers. I feel Brock Purdy has been on a roll. He's still undefeated. He's gonna be in the spotlight. I feel like he's gonna keep his cool. You got Chris McCaffrey, you got Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, and I think that it'll all come together.
I do agree that the Seattle Seahawks win here would be great for the organization because looking at it now, I think that the Russell Wilson trade was the worst trade in NFL history. Bro, and the Chiefs played them twice, and I mean, we barely beat them, but that's terrible. The Broncos, that's bad on their end. But I also do think the 49ers are going to win this game. I think they could win this game with any quarterback, and they could have the janitor out there. Just give the ball to McCaffrey, But I do think the 49ers are one of the best teams this year, and I think that they're going to continue their role with Brock Purdy.
All right. Chargers versus Jags.
This one is probably the most intriguing game to me. God, this is tough. I think I'm going to get this one wrong, but I'm going to go with the LA Chargers. The Chargers with Mike Williams and Keenan Allen have been one of the best teams offensively, and with that defense, all they got to do is play really good against this Jaguars team, which I think is going to feel a little pressure in the playoffs, but I also think the Chargers will. But I think the Chargers are going to use their tougher schedule to their advantage, and they're going to come away with a 3-point win in the last drive against the Jaguars.
All right, so for the Battle of the Hair, I got the Chargers. Trevor Lawrence, he's starting to pick up. He started to be the number 1 pick that the Jaguars wanted him to be. But I think the Chargers being at home, having Justin Herbert.
Jags are home.
Jags are home?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Well, this just switched up. I still think the Chargers got it. They got a decent defense. I feel being in the playoffs, the Jags might choke a little bit. So I'm going to call it 17-10 game.
That's low score. Man, I think it's going to be like a 35-32
No,
game.
I think it's going to be a really defensive game.
All right. Well, we'll see about that.
Dolphins, Bills. I think this is going to be an absolute slaughter.
Yep, I think we can agree on that. There's really nothing else to be said. The Bills all year have been one of the best teams. They've been banged up on both ends.
And with them just having the DeMar Hamlin stuff, they have a reason to win. They have a reason to go forward in the playoffs. And I think it's going to be a Bills win. I'm going to call it 37-14.
If the Dolphins get 14, I'm thinking maybe 10-9, especially if they're with a third-string quarterback. But yeah, we'll see. I definitely think this is going to be an absolute slaughter. I think the Bills are going to come in playing like they're playing the Super Bowl, but not nervous because this is the first round for them. They know how to play better.
All right, Vikings, Giants. This one I'm kind of stuck on because Vikings, they're slow against bad teams. Not saying the Cowboys are a bad team, but 40-3 at a home game is crazy, especially for Vikings. And then they go against the Colts and have the biggest comeback in NFL history. But that lead in the playoff, if that happens, I don't see them coming back for it again. And Kirk Cousins, I feel like he'll probably fold under pressure. But I just don't, with Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones, right, being on a roll that they are right now, This is a hard one, but I think since the Vikings are home, they will get a win. But it's definitely going to be a close game and a good one to watch.
So you're taking the Vikings?
I'm taking the Vikings.
God dang it.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick all the same teams here. The Vikings are the sketchiest good team I have ever seen. Like, they have 11, I could be wrong, 11 one-possession victories this year. And they have a negative 3-point differential for the season. How crazy is that? They have freaking 13 wins, and have a negative point differential. That's just ridiculous. But the Giants have been on a roll. They did lose to the Vikings a few weeks ago in a freaking long field goal.
But they did keep it close with the Eagles this last game, finishing 22-16.
Yeah, they did, with their backups.
Yes,
Oh,
Eagles
God.
had starters out.
I was gonna go Vikings, but since you did it, I think the Giants are gonna find a way, and they're gonna pull this off. I'm going Giants over the Vikings.
Wow, that
I'm really going Giants.
really?
Yep.
That's crazy. All right, Ravens versus Bengals. Go ahead and start this.
No Lamar. They have really no receivers. Their defense is kind of shaky to me. The Ravens. They've been pretty good. I mean, they have one of the best, I guess, defenses, but no offense really. Like, I couldn't really name anybody on the team. And the Bengals coming out off of the Super Bowl loss last year, maybe thinking we got something to prove in these playoffs again. Getting ready to possibly face Patrick Mahomes for the 4th time and try to beat him to get the Super Bowl. I think the Bengals are going to come out and win by 20 points. I really do.
Wow. Okay. Joe Shiesty and Jamar Chase with Joe Mixon in the background. Those are dangerous trios. I'm going to take the Bengals, obviously, for Raven not having Lamar Jackson back. Defense is sketchy. They've been on and off this season. They've blown how many leads? 3 leads, right?
Maybe more.
Maybe more. Like,
By 10, at least.
It was bad. So, I feel all those key details that the Ravens are missing and the Bengals having a slow start to the season but finishing strong, I feel like they're going to take it. I'm going Bengals.
Yeah. And last but not least, you can start us off for your Cowboys. The Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right. I'm going to try to be as non-biased as possible. But I do believe the Cowboys are going to win. And here's why. Last year, the first game we had was Cowboys versus Bucks. Really close game, but Tom Brady ended up coming and winning. This season, Tom Brady blew us out, like, dominated us. And Dak Prescott told Tom Brady at the end of the game, don't worry, we'll see you again. Tom Brady being 6-0 against the Cowboys.
7-0.
7-0 now?
Yeah.
And possibly being his last year, possibly. He's come out of retirement so many times. Once, but still. I feel like Tom Brady is not... He's going to think he got to win going into this, get too cocky, overfill. And the Bucks haven't really been doing that good this year. As the Cowboys, we've been hitting with the Zeke, Tony Pollard, got CeeDee Lamb, and now T.Y. Hilton. So we got experience, and then we got speed and a route runner. I'm taking the Cowboys by at least 3.
Just the more I think about this game, the closer it's getting to me.
And then, I'm sorry. And then Brett Maher, even though he's sketchy on the close field goals, if we get at least like a 60-yarder, we got it.
All right, like I said, this game's getting closer to me. The Buccaneers are getting... They got hot pretty much at the right time. Like, they played really good against the Panthers in like the second half, and just recently in these second halves of the games, they've been playing good. And I'll tell you right now, I am probably like one of the biggest Tom Brady haters. I really don't like him, and I don't think this is last year. Like, I'm 100% confident. Well, I'll go 99.9% confident that he's going to a new team next year. Whether he'll do good, I don't know, but I mean, he basically gave up his family to play some football, so why stop now? You know what I'm saying? Especially throwing for 4,700 yards or whatever. So God, it's gonna take the Cowboys to really be clicking in this game, and for them to lock up Mike Evans, and I think they're gonna do it. Maybe they're gonna have to get it to a 10-point lead. I guess I'll go with the Dallas Cowboys here, although the Buccaneers is very, very tempting to go with here.
And
So-
let's talk about the teams who are on the bye week. The Kansas City Chiefs. How do you feel they're going to prepare for their
Super
first
Bowl.
playoff game? How do you
Super
feel?
Bowl.
How do you feel they're going to prepare for their first playoff game coming off their bye week?
Realistically, I think they're going to be locked in, at least the veterans. The young ones might just be like, hey, we got this. We're winning the Super Bowl. We're the best team. That's why we're the 1 seed.
Hopefully Patrick Holmes
But
can lead them.
I think Mahomes' leadership, along with the other veterans like Travis Kelce and Chris Jones, all of them, they're going to get the rookies and all these youngsters and whatever on the right track and say, hey, we really got to focus, and maybe we'll stop doing those trick plays in practice. Maybe we'll stop doing snow globe and all these things, just having fun. I mean, it's nice to have fun, but it's the playoffs now. Start having
Get
fun maybe at
serious.
the end, like whatever. Well, we got to win this game.
And you've been saying all year that the Philadelphia Eagles are frauds. How do you feel that they're going to do coming to their first playoff game?
Philadelphia's losing. If everything goes, never mind. If everything goes how I said it, they're gonna go against the Giants, which I mean they barely beat last game, but
But they're going to have their starters in this game.
yeah,
Which
that's the thing.
Philadelphia did have their
Philadelphia
starters.
did. It's so tempting. I'll probably go with Philadelphia's gonna get to the conference championship, and they're probably gonna play like the 49ers or something, and 49ers will win. But I think it's gonna be something like that. But I still think they're fraudulent. Honestly, like I've called it all year. Not once did I think that they were good.
All right. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and
Comment what we should
Comment.
do next.
all right.
Well, yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.